Hello guys, and welcome to yet another vlog. It's not a vlog, oh my gosh. Let's try this again. Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. This video is slightly different. It is not a vlog. However, we are doing a kind of sit down chat with me, keep it brief and sweet. It's more centered around getting to know me. Even though I know no one really wants to know me because no one knows me like that, but I am taking a different approach, trying a new video. And yeah guys, your engagement will go a long way. Drop a comment down below, let me know if you do enjoy this type of format. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I am so motivated to try anything, but your comments and your likes and your subscriptions go a long way. So yes, help a girl out. And yeah, I didn't want to start this video without saying that. So without further ado, let's go into our questions. And yeah, this is me.
3, 2, 1.
Question number 1. What is the cringiest thing you've ever posted on social media? Oh, you know, I would say like when I was younger, much younger, even like in high school and stuff, and like, you know, if you're friends with someone or you are like getting to know a boy or something and something happened, any small inconvenience thing, you'll post about it. Like you'll put a random quote on your social media. And let me tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. If you're still doing that, stop. Stop in the name of, you know, our Father above. Stop, because that thing is cringy. Stop doing that. Like you'll see a random quote like, oh, if you're not valued in this place or in this relationship, go somewhere else. I'm just making something up, but like you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Woo, no, that is cringy. And obviously when I was in high school, you know, or even younger, I would randomly post something like that because, you know, also our brains are not fully developed at that time. Not developed, but now your brain is fully developed. There's no reason for you to do that stuff. Stop it. I'm just saying. Okay, question number 2. How much does your personality change when you are around different people? I wouldn't say that my personality changes, but I think I do become the quiet version of myself. It's a version that's always been there. I wouldn't say that my personality just switches, but I just become a lot more quiet, only because, you know, I just don't know these people. I just don't want to just say whatever it is that I want to say, or what, like, you know, because sometimes I could say crazy things, but like people who know me, they'll get it. They'll just get the gist of like, oh, you know, this is her, she's crazy. You laugh it off. But like with new people, you just don't know how people retain information, or you don't know their social cues. So I'm very aware of that. So I've just become a lot more quiet and I observe, and I just engage in a more calm, passive manner, if I can put it that way. Yeah. Question number 3. What would be the title of your autobiography if you wrote it today? Oh, screw it, do it anyway. Yes. I would, yeah, that would be the title. The title would be screw it, do it anyway, because literally also that's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm just screw it, do it anyway. I mean, I think that is just also what I'm trying to live by right now. Like whatever it is I want to try to do in my life, I just do it. And this is out of like the best of intentions. Like I'm not talking about doing things that morally you shouldn't be doing. I'm just talking about like pushing yourself and just standing up and like jumping and taking the risk. You never know. I don't want to live my life out of regret. And I feel like the more I'm growing older, and I'm turning 30 this year, well, in like less than 2 months, I am very hyper aware of that. Like I just don't want to live my life with regrets and with what if. So that's where I'm at. Question number 4. Okay, how do you define the perfect weekend? Sleep. Sleep, my angel. Just sleep. Sleep. That is the perfect weekend for me. Yeah, 80% sleep. I think catching up on some sleep is the best thing for me. Like, I enjoy that personally. I do like to go out in terms of trying different restaurants. That is also nice. But if I would have to choose, I would definitely sleep it off. Sleep is the best remedy. If anything is going on in your life, sleep it off. You'll be fine. You'll be fine the next day. Trust me. Maybe you shouldn't take my advice, but maybe you can take it just a little bit. Okay, question number 5. Do you believe in love at first sight? Oh, I used to think maybe, and not out of experience, but I used to think that yes, I did believe in love at first sight, but now I'm just like, no. You can see someone and you can be drawn to them, right? You can be like, oh, okay, I like that. And obviously, I think that will be the physical appearance at first. But best believe, if you get to know that person and that person is just the pits, the bottom barrel, oh honey, there's no love that's gonna blossom there. There's no love at first sight. Because what you saw at first was infatuation. You were attracted to that person, and then you guys started engaging, and then it's just not, it's not the one. You guys are not gelling. And you don't take this even in the context of like, intimate relationships. It could also be in friendships as well. Like, because obviously you do love your friends, and like sometimes you can be drawn to someone and you can see someone and be like, oh my gosh. But maybe I do digress. Maybe this is purely a relationship question. In any case, what I said still stands. Thank you. Question number 6. What thing keeps you going on hard days? Oh, honey, I don't even have to think about this one. God, Budeng. The G-man above, oh, he has me. He has me. Like, there are times when I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. And, just having that intense faith in him, really, really pulls me out of dark days in my life, irrespective of what it is. It could be small things within the day, and it could be big things throughout your life at that moment. But he's always been that consistent person in my life. And clearly it says thing here, so I'm changing it from thing to who, so it's him. He definitely takes me out of my hard days for sure. And then also just spending time with family, that also helps, Question number 7. What is your first movie you remember seeing in theaters? Okay, I have one that pops up into my head right now, but I'm pretty sure it's not the first movie I ever saw in theater, but it's like the earliest memory I could think of right now in terms of the movie I watch in theater. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, let me tell you, yeah, that's what comes into my mind. And also that movie, yeah. Sana, like, have you ever gone to the movie and then you go watch a movie and like they take a break in between because the movie is damn long? Like Lord of the Rings was long. Like they would have toilet break in between the movie. Imagine you go to the cinema and then they take a break in between. They're like, yeah, bathroom break. That's how long that movie was. Until today, I can never tell you what Lord of the Rings was about. I was too young also, but also it's too long. I'm sure it's a great movie though. I'm not taking anything away from it. I believe it's a great movie. I should probably watch it now in more of my adult age, but back then, oh honey, I can't tell you. I just remember that ugly goblin thing, but other than that, like I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Question number 8. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Virgo. I am a Virgo, and I usually think that I'm not like the ultimate Virgo person. Like, if you would describe a Virgo and I would look at the descriptions, I'd be like, yeah, this is the extreme part of me. I'm not this extreme. But then when I look into granular details of like when I do certain things and how I want them to be done, yeah. I find like the Virgo in me definitely comes out. It's just like, I want it like this, period. Like, anything less than perfect, I don't want it. I do have to say, when it comes to me shooting my videos and my vlogs and things like that, I am not a Virgo. Like, at this point, I'm just like, I'm shooting and I'm like, oh, good enough, authentically me. Okay, cool. So question number 9, do you like to recharge alone or with others? Okay, I prefer recharging by myself. And I'll tell you why. I think that I need to pour into my cup fully, wholly, before I can fill up other people's cups. You know what I mean? So I do think like if we are recharging all together, naturally so, by instinct, I will also want to engage and nurture the people around me as well, which then also takes away from fully nurturing and engaging with myself internally. So I think it's better to recharge by myself, and then I'm fully recharged, I'm good to go, and then I go sort out my peeps. I recharge into their cups, they get full. I think that's important for sure. Cool. And then question number 10, what motivated me to start my YouTube channel? Well, of course, this one had to be the last question, right? I would say that I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Actually, maybe not YouTube channel per se, but I've always, since I was young, like I've always wanted to have a place to fully engage and communicate my thoughts and my ambitions somewhere, and really try to make that into a wellness conversation. I've always wanted to do that. At the time, I think I didn't know that YouTube could be the platform to do it. And then as time went on, I started seeing that, oh yeah, YouTube is a place to actually try and do something like that. I do think that it's great for me that I'm starting now, and I think I did touch on this in one of my first videos. Actually no, it was literally the first video. I touched on this and I said I'm so grateful that I started only now, because I do think if I started much earlier, let's say 5 years ago, mid-20s, child, like who I was 5 years ago and who I am now, yeah, I think I'm different. There's some growth there, good growth, and I'm truly grateful that I've taken the courage and the ambition to do it now. Is it easy? Absolutely not. And I don't want to lie to anyone. Like, doing something new and different is definitely not easy, but your passion and your love for doing that definitely sees you through. I'll give you a classic example. I've now to date have uploaded 6 videos. This one is going to be my 7th. From the first video up to the 6th video, the views that I've gotten have gone majorly down, like from 200, 100, 80, 60 to 50. And you know, in like from a face front, that can be extremely demotivating. You know, it can be so demotivating. But what pulls you and actually pushes you to go through with it is your passion for it, and just knowing holistically what your goal is, looking ahead of it. It's so easy for me to just let it go. Like, there are times I'm just like, yeah, you know what, I'm a little bit too ambitious. But sometimes you have to have the audacity, you have to have the liver to do certain things. And yeah, and that's what I'm doing. So I've always had a passion to do it. Even people in my close circle know about it. They'll tell you, they've told me even last year, the year before, why are you not doing it? Like, you know, it's been part of a conversation, and only now I've taken the leap to actually jump. So I've always wanted to engage in that space, and I'm still learning. I still want to know what is for me here and what isn't for me. So yeah, I guess I don't know if I answered that question, but the answer is I've always wanted to do it, and I've always wanted to tap into the wellness space of it and progress and adulthood of it. And yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes. So yeah, that's about it. Guys, I think we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I really appreciate it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, every like, every comment, every subscription goes a long way. So I would truly appreciate it if you'd actually do that. And yeah, let's just engage more. Let's talk like what works. If you think I'm talking nonsense and rubbish, please tell me. I would love that. Let me engage with you more. So yeah, so I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you again next week. Cheers. Bye.